Not long ago, the seasons followed a familiar, reliable pattern, but that reliability is fading. The world feels different because it is different. The signs are no longer subtle, they are roars, storms, fires, floods, demanding our attention. Once rare disasters now arrive with alarming frequency, reshaping landscapes and lives. Rivers flood or vanish, crops wither, and wildlife struggles to adapt. The delicate balance that sustained life is dangerously off-kilter, and we feel the consequences everywhere. Farmers face unpredictable weather, flowers bloom out of sync, and birds migrate at odd times. These are not coincidences, but threads in a tapestry of a planet under immense strain. The speed of change is unprecedented, outpacing the ability of many species to adapt. From polar bears losing ice to corals bleaching, the web of life is fraying. We are witnessing a great unraveling, a fever gripping our world, and it is a fever that humanity has unwittingly caused. The transformation is a challenge not just to our way of life, but to life itself. The question now is, what will we do about it? To understand this crisis, look up. Our atmosphere is a thin, vital blanket. For millennia, it trapped just enough warmth for life to flourish, a balance called the greenhouse effect. But burning fossil fuels has thickened this blanket, trapping more heat and warming the planet. What was once a life-giving shield is now a suffocating wrap. A 1-degree rise in global temperature is massive enough to melt ice-warm oceans and disrupt weather worldwide. Scientists measure carbon dioxide with precision even in ancient ice cores. These records show CO2 levels are now higher than at any point in 800,000 years. As emissions have soared, so has the planet's temperature. We are conducting an unprecedented experiment with our only home. The results are clear. The climate is destabilizing. The evidence is undeniable. The time to act is now. Our future depends on restoring balance. The consequences are here. Wildfires rage longer and fiercer, fueled by hotter, drier conditions. Floods devastate cities and farmlands as warmer air holds more moisture and storms intensify. Sea levels rise as glaciers melt and oceans expand, threatening island nations and coastal cities alike. Food and water security are under siege, droughts ruin crops, rivers dry up, and millions are forced to move. The struggle for resources breeds instability and conflict. The scars of climate change are etched on our landscapes and societies. These are not distant threats. They are today's reality. Our survival depends on how we respond. The time for denial is over. If the dangers are so clear, why haven't we acted faster? Our economies are built on fossil fuels, making change daunting and threatening powerful interests. Politics and national self-interest slow global cooperation, while misinformation campaigns have sown doubt and delayed action. Climate change feels overwhelming and distant, making it easy to look away. Overcoming this inertia requires a shift in perspective, recognizing that the future is shaped by our choices today. Despite the challenges, hope is real. Solutions exist and are growing stronger. Clean energy from the sun and wind is now often the cheapest power available. Our farms, forests, and oceans can help fight climate change if we protect and restore them. Regenerative agriculture and reforestation draw carbon from the air and build resilience. Innovation is key. Energy-efficient cities, cleaner industries, and a circular economy that wastes less. These changes are about being smarter and more efficient, not about sacrifice. We must also adapt. Building seawalls, developing early warning systems, and planting drought-resistant crops. Adaptation and mitigation go hand in hand. By investing in solutions, we build a healthier, more equitable world. The seeds of a better future are in our hands. It's time to plant them. The atmosphere knows no borders. Carbon pollution anywhere affects everyone. This is our shared home, and protecting it is a shared responsibility. No one can solve this crisis alone. It demands collective action at every level. Individual choices matter. When multiplied, they drive change in markets and policy. But governments and corporations must lead, setting bold policies and transforming business models. Systemic change and individual action reinforce each other, creating a virtuous cycle. Our task is to set this cycle in motion, building a movement too powerful to ignore. Every one of us has a part to play. Together we can protect our planet. The time to act is now. Justice must guide our response. Those least responsible for climate change often suffer most. Vulnerable communities from island nations to indigenous peoples face the harshest impacts with the fewest resources. Wealthy nations have a moral obligation to lead, cutting emissions and supporting developing countries with finance and technology. This is not charity, but fairness and a necessary investment in global security. Climate justice also means supporting communities at home, ensuring a just transition for workers and neighborhoods affected by the shift from fossil fuels. The benefits of a clean energy future, good jobs, clean air, healthy communities, must be shared by all. A global solution cannot be built on inequality. Trust and cooperation are essential. Our fight for the planet is also a fight for a fairer world. We stand at a crossroads. Our choices now will shape life on Earth for generations. The science is clear, the warnings are urgent, but the story is not yet finished. We are the first generation to fully understand the crisis, and perhaps the last with the power to change its course. The solutions are within reach. What's needed is the will to act boldly and together. This is our moment for courage, innovation, and determination. The health of our economies depends on the health of our planet. We can build a cleaner, more equitable world for all. Our planet is our only home, and it needs us to be its stewards. We have a choice to stand by or to rise to the challenge. Let's choose hope, cooperation, and action before it's too late.